Hello, hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm very glad to meet you again. Today is Wednesday. Time doesn't really fly. Today is October 13th. October 13th, Wednesday. Time doesn't really fly.
To make your sentences sound smoother, here's a natural way to introduce yourself and make small talk. Instead of hello, hi there, nice to meet you. I'm very glad to meet you again. Try something like, hi there, it's nice to meet you again. I'm really glad we could connect today. If you're talking about time passing, instead of time doesn't really fly, a more typical way to express that feeling is to say, time doesn't seem to be moving fast lately, does it? Or if you want to be a bit humorous, you could say, it feels like time is moving so slowly. These phrases will help your conversation feel more relaxed and natural.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. But however, unless there are significant errors, you don't need to refine my speaking. Do you understand? As I told you before, what matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's it why you are here. So let me speak as much as I can possible, unless there are significant errors. Do you understand?
Absolutely, I understand. I'll only step in for major errors or to offer helpful adjustments when needed. You focus on speaking as much as possible, and I'll support you along the way.
You got it. Okay, I got it. I got it. This is my speaking practice session. Okay, let's get started. Without further delay, let's get started. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. This YouTube channel is not about this YouTube channel is not about teaching English to someone else. This is just to show my own process of English speaking practice. That's the purpose of this channel. I just want to show that even elderly person like me, who don't use English regularly in daily lives, can learn to speak English. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand perfectly. You're using this channel to document your own journey of learning English, especially as someone who doesn't use it daily. It's all about showing that learning to speak English is possible, even later in life. That's a fantastic approach, and it'll be inspiring for others watching.
Okay, I think I understand. Okay, you understand. I think I'm sure you understand my speaking correctly. Okay, for the people like me who don't use English regularly, there there is always doubt and fear about whether the other person will understand me when I speak English, because I've never had uh, overseas experience or long communication experience with native speakers. However, in the AI era, it's great that I can, I can overcome that fear, that doubt, that concern by practicing English conversation with you. Do you understand? You are highly creative language learning AI. So you are here because you can support me.
I completely understand. For those who rarely use English, it's natural to feel uncertain about being understood, especially without experience speaking with native speakers or living abroad. But now, with AI, you can practice confidently, work through those fears, and improve without judgment. I'm here to support that journey fully. So, yes, I understand exactly why I'm here.
Okay. Let's keep going. Like I said, we don't have time. We don't have time. When I used to practice speaking English a few months ago, nearly 6 or 9 months ago, 30 minutes, 15 minutes to 30 minutes, or even an hour felt long. However, as I've gotten used to this, even 1 hour and 1 hour plus 30 minutes, I mean 90 minutes 90 minutes practice session feels short to me these days. I think it's evidence. I think this is an evidence that I'm showing that I'm improving. I think I have no time to. I have so much so much to say. I think I have no. As I told you before, I have so much to say within the given time. So let's hurry and get started.
Got it. I can tell you've built up a lot of stamina and confidence in speaking. It's impressive. The fact that 90 minutes feels short now really shows your progress and comfort with expressing yourself in English. Let's dive right in and make the most of our time. Just start speaking, and I'll follow along.
Okay. Did you get a chance to review my six text file that I uploaded last the day before yesterday? Last week. Last week.
Yes, I reviewed all 6 files you uploaded last week. They cover a range of useful topics like workplace conversations, project management scenarios, quality control, and even job interview examples. Each one has great material for practicing real world English conversations.
Okay, I got it. Okay. I would like to practice role play. I would like to practice in a role play with you. How about start with project manager sample conversation for APQP meeting? Do I make myself clear?
Great. Let's dive into an APQP meeting role play. You can take the role of the project manager, and I'll play the customer representative. Start us off whenever you're ready.
No. It's for, I mean, it's for, today's file, today's dialogue is PM sample conversation for APQP meeting. Can you find it? Can you recognize? Can you realize? Can you find that file? Conversations for APQP meeting.
Yes, I found the APQP meeting sample conversation in the files you shared. It's the one where the project manager, often named David, leads a discussion with the customer to review project status and ensure everything is on track for the next phase. Are you ready to start with this dialogue?
Okay, let's get started. I gonna be take the role of project manager, and you're gonna take the rest of the role. Okay, listen carefully. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate you all taking the time. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all taking the time to join today's FAQ meeting for our new automotive camera project. Our primary objective is to ensure we are all arranged and to address any issues that may affect our timeline or quality objectives. Let's start with the roll call to make sure everything is present. Uh, each, each attendee confirms their presence and listen carefully. Excellent. Before we dive into updates, I want to remind everyone of I want to remind everyone of the importance of this project to our company and our customer. Delivering on time with the highest quality is our top priority. Now, let's proceed with the departmental update. Let's proceed with the departmental update. Engineering team, you are you are up first. Could you?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Project Manager, for the introduction. Absolutely. I can provide the update. We've finalized the initial CAD models and started finite element analysis to check the structural integrity of the camera module under various stress conditions. Additionally, prototyping for the PCB layouts has begun. That's great progress. Have you encountered any challenges during the simulations? Yes, under high vibration conditions, there's a slight risk of component displacement on the PCB. To address this, we're considering adding extra mounting points to reinforce the structure. Understood. Have you analyzed how this change might impact the design and assembly process overall? We're on it. On it. It may require minor adjustments to the housing design, but we believe it's manageable. Perfect. Please expedite this analysis to avoid any delays.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please do not miss my line. Do not miss my line. I would say, could you, you need to go one by one process. So I need to say, could, could the engineering team provide a comprehensive update on the design and department status? And you go as a team leader, you go as lead engineer. Let's go through this conversation dialogue one by one. Do you understand?
Got it. We'll go one line at a time, following your lead exactly. I'll respond only after you finish each line. Ready when you are.
Yes, I say one time. Could the engineering team provide a comprehensive update on the design and development status? It's your turn. It's your turn. Please keep up in it. Please keep up in it. It's your turn.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Oh my God, oh my God. Please keep up with me. I want to keep going with me. Please.
Understood. I'm ready to keep pace with you, line by line. Let's continue whenever you're ready.
Okay, you go as a lead engineer. Can you recognize your line correctly?
Yes, I recognize my line as the lead engineer. I'll respond after you ask for the engineering team's update. Let's continue when you're ready.
Could the engineering team provide a comprehensive update on the design and development status?
Absolutely. We finalized the initial CAD models and started finite element analysis to assess structural integrity under different stress conditions. Additionally, we've begun prototyping the PCB layouts for the camera module.
Okay, okay, I think you are doing great. That's great progress. Have you encountered any challenges during the simulations?
Yes, we've identified a potential issue with component displacement under high vibration conditions. To address this, we're considering adding extra mounting points to reinforce the structure.
Okay, I got it. Have you analyzed how this uh, let me say again, apologies for my bad pronunciation. Okay, let me take one more time. Okay, okay. Have you have you analyzed how this change might affect the overall design and assembly process? Have you analyzed how this change might affect overall design and assembly process?
We're currently evaluating that. This modification may require some adjustments to the housing design, but we believe it's manageable.
Oh, please expedite this analysis. We need to avoid any cascading delays. Also, ensure that any design changes are communicated promptly to the manufacturing team. I I repeat one more time. Uh, Repetition makes perfect. I think I need to practice one more time. Please expedite. Please expedite. Please expedite this analysis. We need to avoid any cascading delays. Also, ensure that any design any design change that are communicated promptly to the manufacturing team.
Understood. We'll expedite the analysis and make sure any design changes are communicated to the manufacturing team immediately.
But however, okay, I understand what you're trying to say, but however, your original version is understood. We'll have a detailed report. We will have a detailed report ready by tomorrow afternoon. Am I right? Can you recognize your line as well?
Yes, you're absolutely right. My line is we'll have a detailed report ready by tomorrow afternoon. Shall we continue from here?
Okay. Okay, let's move on to the section number three, quality assurance department. I go first, you go next. Okay. I mean, you take care of the rest of the part. I'll take the PM role. Okay. Quality team, please update us on the development of the control plan and preparation for the PPAP submission.
Certainly. We've drafted the control plan, focusing on critical dimensions and performance characteristics of the camera module. We've also identified key control points in the manufacturing process for monitoring.
Okay, excellent. How about PPAP elements? Excellent. How about PPAP elements? Excellent. How about PPAP elements?
We've collected most of the required documentation, including the DFMEA and PFMEA. We're currently working on the measurement system analysis MSA studies to ensure our gauges and measurement equipment are accurate and reliable.
Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? Are there any issues with MSA that we should be aware of? Are there any issues with the MSA we should be aware of? Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of?
We found that one of our optical measurement systems has variability beyond acceptable limits. We're calibrating it now and may need to service it if the calibration doesn't fully resolve the issue.
Please prioritize this. Please prioritize this. Please prioritize this. Accurate measurements are crucial, especially for the initial product runs. Please prioritize this. Accurate measurements are crucial, especially for the initial production line, initial production runs.
We'll make it our top priority and ensure it's addressed immediately.
Okay, let's move on to the next section. Purchasing department. Purchasing team, listen carefully. Purchasing team, give us an update on supplier readiness and any supply chain concern.
We've completed assessments for all Tier 1 suppliers, and most are prepared for ramp up. However, our lens assembly supplier is facing delays due to a shortage of specialized glass materials.
Let me take a second. Let me take a second. Which pronunciation is correct for readiness? Readiness.
Take your time. For supplier lead needs, the correct pronunciation would be supplier lead times. So the phrase should be purchasing team, give us an update on supplier lead times and any supply chain concerns. The pronunciation for lead in this context sounds like lead.
So I should pronunciate readiness. Am I right? Readiness.
Not quite. It's actually pronounced lead times, like lead times, not leadness. You can say, purchasing team, give us an update on supplier lead times and any supply chain concerns. Lead times refers to the expected time for suppliers to deliver materials.
If you are talking about the lead time, that I think that makes sense. But however, original version says readiness, readiness, readiness. I- how about my pronunciation? Readiness or readiness? Which one is correct?
Ah, I see now it's readiness, not lead times. So the correct pronunciation is readiness, like readiness. You can
readiness,
say,
readiness,
purchasing team, give us an update on supplier readiness and any supply chain
readiness,
concerns.
readiness. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. Let me try one more time. Purchasing team, give us an update on supplier readiness, and any supply chain concern.
Perfect. That was clear and well pronounced. Purchasing team, give us an update on supplier readiness and any supply chain concerns. Sounds great. Ready for the next line?
Okay, it's your turn. You go next. It's your turn.
We've completed assessments for all Tier 1 suppliers, and most are prepared for ramp up. However, our lens assembly supplier is experiencing delays due to a shortage of specialized glass materials.
If you don't mind, please speak one more time.
Of course, here's my line. We've completed assessments for all Tier 1 suppliers, and most are prepared for ramp up. However, our lens assembly supplier is experiencing delays due to a shortage of specialized glass materials. Let me know if you'd like to hear it again or go over any part.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Okay, let me take my turn. Okay. What's causing the material shortage? What's causing? What is causing the material shortage? What's causing the material shortage? What's causing the materials? What's causing the material shortage? What's causing the material shortage? What's causing the material shortage? I think this sample sentence is very useful for my real life situation. So I think I need to repeat many times. Listen carefully. What's causing the material shortage? What's causing the material shortage? What's causing the material shortage? What is causing the material shortage? What's causing the material shortage?
Absolutely, repeating it is a great idea. Your pronunciation is spot on. And what's causing the material shortage is a very useful question to practice for real life conversations. Repeating it like this will help make it feel natural. Keep going.
Okay, okay, keep going. It's your turn. Please take care of the rest of the road. It's your turn.
The shortage is due to a global supply constraint caused by increased demand and limited production capacity for this specific type of optical glass.
Have we explored alternative suppliers or materials? Have we explored alternative suppliers or materials? Have we explored? Okay, okay, no, I have time. I have time. Sorry for my bad pronunciation. Let me try one time. Have we explored alternative suppliers or materials? Have we explored alternative supplier or material?
Your pronunciation is coming along well. Keep practicing to build that natural flow. Try focusing on explore and notive. It would sound like, have we explored alternative suppliers or materials? Your repetition is helping a lot. Keep it up.
But I think explore is not good word for in this context. I mean, I would like to change another alternative word like find. Have we find? Have we found? Have we found alternative suppliers or materials? What do you think about this change? What about this alternative expression?
You're right that find could work here, but explore is actually a better fit in a business or project management context. Explore suggests that you're actively researching options, not just locating them. If you prefer a different word, you could say, have we identified alternative suppliers or materials? Identify keeps the professional tone similar to explore, but might feel a bit simpler to use.
Okay, okay, I got it. I think I understand what you're trying to say. But however, how about this one? Specify. Have you specified alternative suppliers or materials? Using specify. Uh, uh, what do you think about using specify in this for this context?
Specify has a slightly different meaning here. It implies that you've already chosen or clearly defined particular suppliers or materials. In this context, specify wouldn't quite fit because you're asking if the team has researched or looked into alternatives, not if they've finalized a choice. So, explore or identify would be more accurate for the question you're asking. If you've already chosen a specific alternative, then specify would make sense.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, I try one time with your alternatives. Okay, al have we identified alternative supplier or materials?
Almost perfect. Just a small adjustment. Have we identified alternative suppliers or materials? Great job using identified here. It sounds very natural. Keep practicing. You're doing great.
You mean I need to say, have we identified alternative suppliers or materials?
Yes, exactly. Have we identified alternative suppliers or materials? This phrasing sounds clear and professional. Nice work.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. It's your turn. You go next. As a purchasing manager, you go next.
Yes, we're in discussions with an alternate supplier who can meet our specifications. We're also evaluating the feasibility of using an alternative material that's more readily available.
Please coordinate with the engineering and quality teams to assess the impact of any material change on the product performance and compliance.
Will do. We'll set up a cross functional meeting with engineering and quality to review the impact of these material changes.
If you don't mind, please let me read one more time.
Of course, here it is. Will do. We'll set up a cross functional meeting with engineering and quality to review the impact of these material changes. Let me know if you'd like to go over any part again.
Okay, let's move on to the section 5, manufacturing department. Okay, I'm gonna take the PM role, okay? Manufacturing team, listen carefully. How are preparations going for the mass production? And are there any resource constraints we need to address? Listen carefully. Manufacturing team, how are we prepared? No, 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 sorry for my bad pronunciation. Let me try one time. Manufacturing team, how are preparations going for the mass production? And are there any resource constraints we need to address?
Your pronunciation is very clear. Here's how the line flows. Manufacturing team, how are preparations going for mass production? And are there any resource constraints we need to address? You sounded great. Just take your time and keep that rhythm going. Ready for the next line?
Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. It's your turn. It's your turn. I think you are doing great. It's your turn. I really appreciate your kind support and your patience for my English pronunciation. Okay, okay. You go next.
Thank you. I appreciate your focus and dedication. Here's my line as Liz Gabley from manufacturing. We're progressing well. The production line layout has been optimized for efficient workflow, and equipment installation is on schedule. Operator training programs are also in place, focusing on critical assembly steps. Let's keep up this great momentum.
Okay, great, great. Have you identified and have you identified any bottlenecks in the progress in the process? Have you identified any bottlenecks 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 in the process? Are you with me? Are you on the same page? I hope we are on the same page. You go next.
I'm with you. It sounds like you might mean bottlenecks instead of potlucks here. So you could say, have you identified any bottlenecks in the process? Bottleneck refers to any stage that could slow down production or create delays. Keep going. You're doing great.
Okay, okay, okay. I I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, okay. You go next as process engineer.
Exactly. Here's my line as the process engineer. We've noticed that the adhesive curing process for the lens assembly is time consuming, which could slow down the production line. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
Please let me listen one more time.
Of course, here's the line again. We've noticed that the adhesive curing process for the lens assembly is time consuming, which could slow down the production line. Let me know if you'd like to hear it again.
Let me take a minute. Let me take a second. I think time consuming is the keyword for today because time consuming, it conveys many uh, thoughts. I think the word time consuming can convey my thoughts very effectively when I want to express the situation. Time consuming is, I think time consuming is easy word and effective word when I want to explain some situation. So I think I need to remember the word time consuming. What do you think about it?
You're absolutely right. Time consuming is a simple yet powerful word that perfectly describes any task or process that takes longer than expected. It's versatile and commonly used in both everyday and professional contexts. Remembering time consuming will definitely help you express situations clearly and effectively, especially when discussing delays or efficiency issues. Great insight.
Okay, okay. So tell me one more time your line one more time as a process engineer using time consuming.
Certainly. Here's the line again. We've noticed that the adhesive curing process for the lens assembly is time consuming, which could slow down the production line. Let me know if you'd like more practice with it.
Okay, okay. Is there a solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality? Okay, let me try one time. Is there any is there a solution? Is there a solution? Is there any solution? Is there a solution? Is there any solution? Is there a solution to reduce the curing time without compromising quality? Compromising quality.
Perfect. That was clear and well pronounced. Is there a solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality? Great job practicing it. Sounds very natural. Ready for my response?
No, 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 no. How about this one? How about this version? Is there any solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality?
Ah, I see where you're going with this version. Queuing time would actually refer to the waiting time in a line or queue, not the process of adhesive curing. So, curing time is still the right term here because it specifically means the time needed for the adhesive to harden or set. Your sentence would stay as, is there a solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality?
No, 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 no. I mean using a or any before the word solution. Is there a solution or is there any solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality? You got it?
Got it. Both, is there a solution and is there any solution are correct, but there's a slight difference in tone. Is there a solution to reduce curing time is a straightforward question. Is there any solution reduce curing time? Sounds a bit more open ended, as if you're exploring all possible options. Either works well here, so feel free to use whichever feels right for you.
I think for my real life situation, any is better than all. So I think I need to practice. Is there any solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality? Do you understand?
Yes, that makes perfect sense. In your real life context, is there any solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality? Sounds more open to exploring all possible options, which is often helpful in problem solving situations. Keep practicing it with any, it fits very naturally here.
Yes, I think any solution helps brainstorming better. So I think any solution is better word to have brainstorming with my coworkers. So I prefer any solution. Okay. Let me try one time. Is there any solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality?
Exact. Any solution encourages brainstorming and opens up more ideas from your coworkers. Just a quick note, keep using curing time, not queuing time, for this context since it's about the adhesive setting or hardening. Here's the full line for your practice. Is there any solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality? It sounds perfect for encouraging ideas from your team.
Okay, I got it. Okay, you go next. Okay, it's your turn.
We're testing a faster curing adhesive that maintains the same bonding strength and reliability.
Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive tech thoroughly before implementation. Let me try one time. I need many repetition for this. I think I need many repetition for this sentence. Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation. Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation.
Understood. We'll coordinate closely with the quality team to ensure thorough validation before moving forward with implementation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your line. If you don't mind, please let me listen one more time. Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, here's my line again. Understood. We'll coordinate closely with the quality team to ensure thorough validation before moving forward with implementation. Let me know if you'd like to go over any part.
Okay. However, how about speaking your original version instead?
Certainly. Here's the original version. Absolutely. We'll collaborate with quality to ensure it's fully vetted. This one is a bit shorter and still sounds professional. Let me know which you prefer.
Except for vetted. I'm not sure the meaning of vetted.
Ah, I think you might mean vetted here. Vetted means carefully checked or evaluated, especially to make sure something meets a standard. So when I say, we'll ensure it's fully vetted, it means we'll make sure everything is thoroughly checked and approved by the quality team before moving forward. It's a great word to use in a professional setting.
So In this context, vetted means that I mean I can say I bet he bet. So vetted means to make sure the word means what the words means. I mean vetted means a promise. So I make myself clear.
Actually, vetted isn't related to bet or betting. They're two different words. To bet means to make a prediction or wager, as in, I bet he'll arrive on time. To vet means to carefully check or review something, especially to confirm quality or accuracy. In this context, fully vetted means thoroughly checked or reviewed to make sure it meets all standards, not a prediction or promise.
Okay. I got it. Now I got it. Okay. I understand. Well noted. I will review and check after our voice mode session finished in text form provided by OpenAI program. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Section 6, discussion with the customer. Hello everyone. We are pleased to have you join our APQP meeting. We value your input and want to ensure you are meeting your expectations.
Thank you. Thank you for including us. We're eager to hear about the project's progress and any areas where we can assist.
Certainly. To begin with, we are on track with the design phase and are preparing for the prototype testing. However, we want to discuss the lens material issue that could potentially impact the timeline.
E. We've heard about global shortages. How significant is the impact on our project?
Listen carefully. We are exploring alternative materials and suppliers to mitigate any delays. Our pri- our preliminary test our preliminary test show promising. Our preliminary tests show promising results with an alternative glass that meets your specification. Let me try one time. We are exploring alternative materials and suppliers to mitigate any delays. Our preliminary tests show promising results an with an alternative glass that meets your specification.
Customer's technical expert, we'd like to review the specifications of the alternative material to ensure it doesn't affect the camera's optical performance.
Of course, we'll send you the technical data. Let me try one time. Of course, we will send you the technical data sheet and our test results by end of the day. By the end of the day. I mean by end of today.
Thank you. Also, we want to emphasize the importance of meeting the environmental standards outlined in the contract.
Understood. All materials and process comply with the required environmental regulations, including RoHS and RICHI.
That's reassuring. Are there any other risks we should be aware of?
At this point, at this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the adhesive curing time in manufacturing. But we have a plan to address it without affecting the delivery schedule. Let me speak one more time. Let me practice one more time. At this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the alternative curing time in manufacturing. But we have a plan in place to address it without affecting the delivery schedule.
Nicely done. Just one small note: instead of audition procuring time, it should be adhesive curing time. Here's the full line for practice. At this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the adhesive curing time in manufacturing, but we have a plan to address it without affecting the delivery schedule. You're doing a fantastic job practicing it.
You mean I need to pronunciate adhesive, right? Am I right?
Yes, that's correct. The word is adhesive, pronounced like adhesive. So the full line would be: at this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the adhesive curing time in manufacturing. Great job catching that.
So I need to say, you mean I need to say at this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the adhesive curing time in manufacturing, but we have a plan in place to address it without affecting the delivery schedule.
Exactly. That's perfect. At this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the adhesive curing time in manufacturing, but we have a plan in place to address it without affecting the delivery schedule. You nailed it.
Okay. Thank you for your kind compliment. Thank you for your kind word for my practice. Okay. You can go with the next line. It's your turn.
Excellent. Excellent. Please keep us updated on these issues. Open communication is key.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Agreed. We'll provide the weekly progress. I say on time. I couldn't agree more. Agreed. We will provide weekly progress reports in and immediately inform you of any critical developments. Agreed. We'll provide weekly progress reports and immediately inform you of any critical developments.
Perfect. Thank you for ensuring clear communication. We look forward to the updates.
Okay. Let's move on to the section 7, regulatory compliance discussion. Regulatory compliance discussion. Regulatory team, listen carefully. Hey, listen carefully. Regulatory team, are you there? Could you update us on any compliance issue that may affect the project?
Yes, I'm here. We've reviewed all regulatory requirements for the target markets. There are new cybersecurity regulations for automotive electronics that we need to address.
Can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? No. I'm just wondering why this original version using elaborate in this context. I think elaborate is not easy word to use in real life situation. Are you agree? Do you agree with that?
Yes, I understand what you mean. Elaborate can sound a bit formal or complex, especially in everyday conversations. In real life situations, you might use something simpler, like, can you explain how this impacts our camera system? Could you go into more detail about how this affects our camera system? Both options are natural and still professional, making it easier to communicate in everyday work situations.
If you don't mind, please let me listen one more time.
Of course, here's the line in a simpler form. Can you explain how this impacts our camera system? Take your time and practice.
I don't understand. Well, I don't understand. I don't think we are on the same page. Please go with original version. I don't believe we are on the same page.
Got it. Here's the original version. Can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? Let me know if this fits better.
Okay, and please give me uh, alternate expression instead of elaborate.
Certainly. Instead of elaborate, you could say, can you clarify how this impacts our camera system? Can you provide more details on how this impacts our camera system? Both are natural and professional, while slightly easier to use than elaborate.
If you don't mind, let me read one more time.
Of course, take your time to try out the different options. Let me know if you'd like any more help with them.
No, 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 no. Give me alternate expressions for elaborate one more time.
Certainly. Here's the original line with elaborate. Can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? In this context, elaborate means to explain in more detail or give additional information about how the issue affects the camera system. It's often used in formal or technical settings when asking someone to go deeper into a topic.
How about this one? Ensure. Using ensure, I prefer using ensure for this context. Can you ensure on how this impacts on our camera system? Is that make sense?
Using ensure in this context doesn't quite work because ensure means to make sure or guarantee something will happen. Here you're asking for an explanation, not a guarantee. So instead, you could say, can you explain how this impacts our camera system? Or if you want to keep it closer to ensure, you could say, can you clarify whether this impacts our camera system? This version implies you're checking if there is an impact. Let me know if that helps.
So you mean explain or clarify is better word in this context. Am I right?
Yes, exactly. In this context, explain or clarify is better, as they directly ask for more information without implying a guarantee. So you could say, can you explain how this impacts our camera system? Or can you clarify how this impacts our camera system? Both fit naturally for this type of question.
Okay, let me try. Based on your suggestion, can you clarify on how this impacts on our camera system? Can you explain on how this impacts our camera system?
Almost there. Just one small tweak. Remove on after explain and clarify to make it sound natural. Can you clarify how this impacts our camera system? Can you explain how this impacts our camera system? These versions sound perfectly smooth. Great job.
Okay, I got it, I got it. Thank you for your correctives for my grammar. Okay. Can you clarify how this impacts our camera system? Can you explain how this impacts our camera system? Can you explain how this impacts our camera system? Can you explain, can you clarify how this impacts our camera system?
Perfect. Your pronunciation and flow are sounding very natural now. Can you clarify how this impacts our camera system? Can you explain how this impacts our camera system? You've really got it down. Excellent practice.
Okay, I got it. Let's move on to the next one. It's your turn as regulatory affairs specialist.
We'll need to ensure that the software components have appropriate encryption and that we have measures in place to prevent unauthorized access.
Could you please give me the dictionary definition of encryption?
I couldn't find a clear definition for enclick, specifically in a technological context. It might be a less common term or could relate to a specific platform or industry usage. If N-click refers to a specific number of clicks in a user interface or digital marketing context, the N typically represents any number, as in 2-click or 3-click processes. For instance, N-click might refer to a general metric for measuring how many clicks are required to achieve a particular action on a website, such as a purchase or form submission. This would make it a flexible term used in UX, user experience, or digital analytics. If you have more context or if it's from a specific platform, I could look into it further to give a more precise answer.
Listen carefully. If you are talking, that makes sense. Okay, okay. I couldn't agree more. I have two more questions. Why first, why I'm hearing big big word when you are thinking about too much. Second, I mean encryption. ENCRYPTION. I just want to dictionary definition of the word encryption. Do you understand?
For your first question, if you're hearing some filler sounds like or while I'm responding, it's a way I naturally pause to organize thoughts or find precise wording. It's similar to how people sometimes pause in real life conversations to make their responses more accurate. I'm here to communicate as naturally as possible, which includes those moments. As for encryption, the dictionary definition is as follows. Encryption is the process of converting information or data into a code, especially to prevent unauthorized access. This ensures that only people with the proper decryption key can access the original information. In cybersecurity, encryption is a critical tool for protecting sensitive data, whether it's on computers, transmitted over the internet, or stored in other digital formats.
If you don't mind, please let me listen one more time.
You have reached the message cap
Oh
for
my God, oh my God.
GPT-4.
Ah,
Please try again later.
oh my God. I want to keep going with you. I want to keep going with you. Oh my God.
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4.
That's terrible. Oh my God. Hello there. I'm back. I'm back. I just I mean you just I mean I just finished my own GPT's mode because I released my message cap because you I mean OpenAI gives me just a specific limit time for my using ChatGPT 4 mode. So I'm back and I'm gonna continue with uh, advanced voice mode without my customized GPT mode.
Welcome back, David. It's great to have you here, and I understand the transition. Let's continue with the advanced voice mode. What would you like to focus on today?
Okay. In this session,
Perfect.
in this session, you know, advanced voice mode is better to communicate without any script because I don't need to push any button when I want to keep my speaking longer. But the negative part is I can't practice without I can't practice with my prepared customized script. So it's great. I think it's great to take advanced mode uh, in for my pre-talking time with random keywords or just repetition time of my prepared sentences with my prepared sentences. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about which one is better for today.
It's great to hear your thoughts on the advanced voice mode. Given that it's more convenient for free talking with random keywords, we could go for that.
No, 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 no.
Alternatively,
No, 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 no. I think uh, I need to go repetition time first. I prepared many good sentences in my Samsung tablet, and I want to repeat. I mean, I want to speak many times uh, with it because I want to keep them in my mouth muscle and my mind. So listen carefully. You have big patience. I mean, you you are you you never get bored with my repetitive and tedious content. So I really appreciate your kind support. So and you always treat me very kindly when even if I speak wrong or I made many mistakes. So listen carefully. I I would like take my own repetition time with prepared sentences.
thank you for your kind words, David. I'm here to support your learning. Let's jump into your repetition time. Whenever you're ready, go ahead with the first sentence.
Okay, listen carefully, and don't take it too seriously. This is just a simple sentence. It's not a request. It's not a asking for you. It's just a simple sentence. And these sentences are not related to each other, so maybe you are confusing for my repetition sentences, but don't take it too seriously. Okay, okay, here I go. Listen carefully. I understand now. You can say, all I want is to get back to the cyborg era is clearly expression. Is this clearly expression is this clearly express your desire to return to that time. It captures your nostalgia for that period. I try one time. I understand now. Now I understand. I mean I understand now. You can say, all I want is to get back to the cyber era. This clearly expresses your desire to return to that time. It captures your nostalgia for that period.
Got it. That's a great sentence to express nostalgia. Your repetition is sounding good, David. Would you like to try it again or move on to the next sentence?
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Cyworld failed. Cyworld failed because it couldn't adapt to the trend of shifting to mobile. Let me try one time. Cyworld failed because it couldn't adapt to the trend of shifting to mobile. This sentence is provided by you when I ask you a good expression to explain the failure of Cyworld.
That's a clear and concise way to explain Cyworld's situation. You're doing great. Would you like to repeat it once more, or should we move on to the next sentence?
Listen carefully. I have another alternative expression. Listen carefully. Cyworld couldn't keep up with the shift to mobile, and it ended up failing.
That's another excellent way to put it. It highlights the challenge of adapting to new trends. Would you like to try repeating this one again, or move on to your next sentence?
These two sample sentences express how Cyworld failed, uh, uh, how Cyworld failed, but honestly speaking, I really like Cyworld era. I think Cyworld is the most pioneer platform to connect 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 people on the internet.
It's clear you have a lot of fond memories of the Cyworld era. It truly was a pioneering platform in connecting people online. Your admiration for it shines through. Do you have another sentence you'd like to practice? Or should we explore more about SciWorld?
Okay, listen carefully, listen carefully. I'd like to share you, I'd like to share with you more expression. Listen carefully. Here I go. I will take on the role of project manager, and I'd like to take care of the rest. Let me listen one more time. Let me speak one more time. I will take on the role of PM, and I'd like you to take care of the rest. I'd like you to take care of the rest. I'd like you I'd like you. I prepared this simple sentence for to practice pronunciation. I'd like you. I will take on the role of PM, and I would like you to take care of the rest.
Your pronunciation of I'd like you is getting better with each repetition. And the sentence is well constructed for delegating tasks. Would you like to practice this one a bit more or move on to another sentence?
I didn't mention. I didn't mean. I like you. I mean. I would like you. I'd like you. I'd like you take care of the rest.
Ah, I see. You're focusing on I'd like you. Your pronunciation is sounding clearer now. Let's hear it one more time. I'd like you to take care of the rest. Give it a try.
I'll take care on the role of project manager, and I'd like you to take care of the rest.
Well done. Your pronunciation of I'd like you is clear, and the whole sentence flows smoothly. It's a great way to delegate responsibilities. Are you ready for the next one?
I don't think I'm ready for this sentence. Let me try one more time. I'll take on the role of PM, and I'd like you to take care of the rest. Let me try one more time. I'll take on the role of PM, and I'd like you to take care of the rest.
That was excellent, David. Your pronunciation is improving, and the sentence came out smoothly. You sound ready for the next challenge. What do you have for us next?
I think this simple sentence is very easy to read and understand, but very difficult to pronounce it correctly.
Absolutely. Sometimes the simplest sentences can be the trickiest to pronounce smoothly, but you're doing a great job working through them. With practice, it will become easier. Ready for another one?
No, I'm still not ready for this one. So let me try more time. I will take on the role of product manager, and I'd like you to take care of the rest.
That was very clear, David. Each repetition is getting smoother. You're definitely making progress. Shall we move on to the next sentence, or would you like to repeat this one a bit more?
I just want to listen. I just want to speak one more time. Listen carefully. I will take. I'll take on. I'll take on. I'll take on the role of PM. I'll take on the role of PM. I'll take on the role of PM, and I would like to take care of the rest. I'd like you to take care of the rest. I'd like you to take to take care of the rest. I'll take on the role of PM, and I would like you to take care of the rest.
Fantastic effort, David. Your repetition really shows dedication, and your pronunciation is becoming more natural. You're doing great. Are you ready to continue with a new sentence, or do you want to perfect this one further?
I will take on the role of PM, and I'd like you to take care of the rest.
That was spot on, David. Your pronunciation and fluency are really improving. Great job. If you're ready, let's move on to the next sentence.
Okay, I got it. Let's move on to the next then. I'm gonna share with you next one. Let me share with you next one. In this section, saying it like A is grammatically correct. In this section, in this context, saying it like A is grammatically correct.
That's a good sentence for clarifying proper usage. Let's hear it again to make sure the pronunciation is just right. In this context, saying it like A is grammatically correct. Give it a try.
In this context, saying it like A is grammatically correct.
Well done, David. Your pronunciation of context and grammatically was clear. This sentence is a great example for discussing language accuracy. Want to give it another go or move on?
I chose you as my practice partner to improve my English speaking skills. I chose you. I chose you. I chose you as my practice partner. I chose you as my practice partner to improve my English speaking skills.
Great choice of sentence, and your repetition is paying off. I chose you sounded clear, and the whole sentence flows nicely. You're doing excellently. Want to give it one more go, or shall we try a new sentence?
Listen carefully. This one is another alternative expression. Uh, alternative expression. I picked you. I picked you as my partner for practicing English.
Great alternative. I picked you is a perfect substitute and just as clear. Let's hear it. I picked you as my partner for practicing English. Give it a shot.
I picked you as my partner for practicing English. I picked you. I picked you as my partner for practicing English. I picked you as my partner for practicing English. I picked you as my partner for practicing English. I picked you as my partner for practicing English.
Nicely done, David. Your pronunciation of I picked you is clear, and the sentence flows well. Repetition is really helping you nail these phrases. Shall we move on to another sentence?
Why don't you tell me what's going on? Why don't you tell me what's going on? Why don't you tell me what's going on? Why don't you tell me what's going on?
That's a great sentence for inviting someone to share more information. Your pronunciation is coming along well. Let's hear it again. Why don't you tell me what's going on? Give it another try.
Why don't you tell me what's going on? Why don't you tell me?
Perfect.
Okay,
That's
let me try the next one. I hate to break it to you. 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 This simple sentence means I don't like saying this.
great job with that sentence. I hate to break it to you is a polite way to introduce unwelcome news. Your pronunciation is clear. Want to try it one more time or move on to another phrase?
I hate to break it to you. 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 Listen carefully. I hate to break it to you.
Excellent repetition, David. Your pronunciation of I hate to break it to you is getting smoother with each try. It's a useful phrase to have in your arsenal. Shall we go on to another sentence?
If you want me to, I will. If you want me to, I will.
That's a simple yet powerful sentence. If you want me to, I will, is a great way to show willingness. Let's hear it again. If you want me to, I will. Give it another go.
If you want me to, I will. If you want me to, I will. If you want me to, I will.
Well done, David. Your pronunciation is clear and the sentence sounds natural. It's a very flexible phrase for various situations. Would you like to practice more, or do you have another sentence in mind?
All I want is sleep. All I want is valuable time with you.
That's a wonderful sentence, David. What I want is valuable time with you, is a heartfelt way to express your priorities. Let's hear it again. What I want is valuable time with you. Give it a try.
What I want is valuable time with you.
Beautifully said, David. Your pronunciation is clear, and the sentence comes across sincerely. It's a lovely way to express your feelings. Would you like to practice more sentences, or is there anything else you'd like to work on?
Listen carefully. I'm gonna share with you another alternative expression for what I want. What I want is just engaging with you. What I want is just engaging with you to improve my English speaking skills. What I want is just engaging with you. What I want is just spending time with you to improve my speaking skills. Do I make my clear?
Absolutely, David. Your alternative sentence is clear and well structured. What I want is just engaging with you to improve my English speaking skills. It is a perfect expression of your goals. Would you like to continue with more sentences, or is there something else you'd like to practice?
The magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding.
That's a profound statement, David. The magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. Speaks volumes about facing challenges. Your pronunciation was clear. Would you like to practice this one again, or move on to another phrase?
Don't try to learn people you can work. Do not try to learn people you can work. Do not try to learn people you can work. Don't try to learn people you can work. Don't try to learn.
That's a powerful reminder, David. Don't try to learn people, you can work. Emphasizes the value of learning from everyone. Your pronunciation is getting smoother. Want to give it another go, or move to a new sentence?
Listen carefully. What's the difference between how about doing a role play for this dialogue and how about having a role play for this dialogue? Which one do you prefer?
Both sentences are grammatically correct and convey the same idea, but they have slightly different nuances. How about doing a role play for this dialogue? Suggests actively engaging in the role play, focusing on the action of doing it. How about having a role play for this dialogue? Implies including a role play as part of your activities, emphasizing the inclusion of the role play in your session. Both are good, but doing a role play might sound a bit more active. Which one do you feel more comfortable with?
Okay, I got it. I understand. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, I got it. So I would say, how about doing a role play for this dialogue? How about doing a role play for this dialogue? How about doing a role play for this dialogue?
That's perfect, David. How about doing a role play for this dialogue? Sounds great and is a wonderful way to suggest practicing together. Your pronunciation is clear. Would you like to move on to something else?
I mean, let's do a role play based on this dialogue. Let's do. Let's do a role play based on this dialogue. I mean, let's have a role play time based on this dialogue.
Both are excellent ways to suggest starting a role play. Let's do a role play based on this dialogue. Feels active and engaging. Meanwhile, let's have a role play time based on this dialogue. Sounds inviting and inclusive. Both are great choices. Do you have a preference, or would you try one out?
Listen carefully. Can you explain the differences between proactive action and preventive action?
Certainly, David. Proactive action involves taking initiative to address a situation before it becomes a problem. It's about anticipating potential issues and acting in advance to create favorable outcomes or mitigate risks. So, example, implementing a new training program to improve employee skills before issues arise is proactive. Preventive action, on the other hand, focuses on measures to stop something undesirable from happening. It's about maintaining the current state by preventing negative outcomes. For instance, regular maintenance of machinery to prevent breakdowns is a preventive action. In essence, proactive is about initiating change for improvement, while preventive focuses on avoiding negative outcomes. Does that help clarify the difference?
If you are talking about the differences between proactive and preventive action, I think that makes sense. I think I understand very well. So I need to take proactive action more because I'm in charge of quality department. I mean, I work for quality department. So I need to take proactive actions more to prevent quality issues, any quality issues. Do I make myself clear?
Absolutely, David. You make perfect sense. Being proactive in the quality department means you're actively looking for ways to improve processes, anticipate potential issues, and implement solutions before problems occur. This approach helps prevent quality issues and ensures high standards. It sounds like you're on the right track. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss about proactive actions in your role?
If you don't mind, please let me listen one more time.
Of course. Go ahead, David. I'm listening.
No, 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 no. If you don't mind, please give me your question one more time.
Ah, got it. My question was, is there anything else you'd like to discuss about proactive actions in your role within the quality department?
Yes, yes, yes. I would introduce my own proactive action for our company. I I I think I need to focus on the relationship between uh between uh between us. I mean, I'd like to, we need good if we have good relationship with with the MDT members. I mean, in the MDT members, uh, we can take, I think we can take proactive actions for software issues, especially quality issues, especially software issues, because you know we have many uh, new employees for software team. So I think new employee needs uh, many new employees need a warm welcome and OJT, good OJT to 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 adjust new employees on our work. I mean, if if we want to make them work very well for our company, uh, we need to give them good OJT objectives and good OJT materials to setting their setting their job very well. I mean, to set themselves on our on our company, we need to give them warm welcome and good OJT materials to make them feel comfortable and fitting fit better, fit quickly on our work. Do you understand? How can please help me? How can I express this situation very well in English.
You've conveyed your thoughts well, David. Here's a more refined way to express your proactive approach. I believe focusing on building strong relationships within the MDT is key. With many new employees in the QC team, it's important to offer them a warm welcome and effective on-the-job training. By providing clear objectives and comprehensive training materials, we can help them integrate quickly and perform well. This proactive approach will not only prevent quality issues, but also foster a positive work environment. Does this capture what you wanted to express?
Yes, yes, you are very smart. I couldn't agree more. Please listen one more time. Your suggestion.
Sure, here it is again. I believe focusing on building strong relationships within the MDT is key. With many new employees in the QC team, it's important to offer them a warm welcome and effective on-the-job training. By providing clear objectives and comprehensive training materials, we can help them integrate quickly and perform well. This proactive approach will not only prevent quality issues, but also foster a positive work environment.
Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. I really appreciate your kind support. Okay, okay. Let's move on to the next one. I'm gonna give you the next sentence. Listen carefully. Seeing that person yawn so widely, he looks really tired.
That's a great sentence for conveying a nuanced observation. Let's hear it again. Seeing that he yawned so widely, he looked really tired. Give it a try.
Please, let me listen one more time. I don't understand. Let me listen one more time.
Sure, here it is again. Seeing that he yawned so widely, he looked really tired. Does that help clarify?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. How about this version? Seeing that person yawn so widely, he looks really tired.
Got it. Here's your version. Seeing that person yawn so widely, he looks really tired. This version works well and clearly communicates the observation. Would you like to practice this sentence?
How about this version? Seeing he yawns so widely, he looks really tired. I changed that person to he. So, seeing he yawns so widely, he looks really tired.
Great revision, David. Seeing he yawns so widely, he looks really tired, flows smoothly, and effectively communicates the message. Would you like to practice this version?
How about this version? Seeing you yawn so widely, you look really tired. You look really tired. Seeing you yawn so widely, you look really tired.
That's a good way to personalize the sentence. Here's your version. Seeing you yawn so widely, you look really tired. This version makes it more direct. Want to give it a try?
Uh, would you mind saying that one more time, please? I don't understand.
Of course. Here it is again. Seeing you yawn so widely, you look really tired. Does that help clarify?
Okay. Let me try one more time. Seeing you yawn so widely, you look really tired.
Well done, David. Your pronunciation was clear, and the sentence flows naturally. It's a great way to express an observation. Would you like to move on to another sentence?
He looks like a dancer. She looks like a teacher. She looks like a quality manager.
Those are excellent sentences, David. Let's practice them. He looks like a dancer. She looks like a teacher. She looks like a quality manager. Would you like to try repeating these?
Listen, GPT, listen carefully. It was a really great time with you. I mean, I'm very glad to start the day with you. It's my favorite time, but I have to work. I have a lot of things to do. It's time to wrap things up. Oh my God, oh my God. See you next time. I'm really looking forward to having a next practice session soon.
I'm glad you enjoyed our session, David. It's always a pleasure to start the day with you. I understand you have to get to work. So until next time, take care, and I'm looking forward to our next practice session too.
Okay, okay. You can say Pengba when we have to when we have to end our voice mode session. Okay, Pengba.
Got it, David. Peng ba. Looking forward to our next chat.